So, as explained in the examples versus modular examples tutorial, where we have here in the Ultimate Spaceships Creator two types of prefabs, modular examples and examples. The difference being this is a modular example. You have all, it's made out of modules, and which means you can edit this example and change it. But at the same time, you have a lot of game objects and a lot of mesh renders. As you can see here, this is a modular example. You can notice this is the batches number, about 130 draw calls. Compare this one to the what you call baked example, or an example made out of a single mesh. It has only 12 patches, 12 draw calls. So the performance of this one is better than this one. As you can see, this one uses only a single mesh over here, a combined mesh. Let me, for example, drop it in the scene. You see it's only a single mesh, and the colliders are underneath it. So suppose you, for example, make your own modular examples through the modules. You open up any scene and you create, you start dragging, dropping modules, etc. And you make your own examples. But you do prefer, maybe you're building for mobile or Nintendo Switch or something, and you'd like the performance improvements, so you'd like to combine them. The easiest solution would be to use an external Unity tool. For example, you can just go in, you can just look in for Mesh Bake or Mesh Baker or Mesh Combiner, and you'll find plenty of tools. The most popular one, I suppose, currently is the Mesh Baker one, this one. And you have a ton of tools. So I don't want to make you restricted to any of these tools. You can just look them over, see which one works best for you. For now, I'll just try the Mesh Baker by Critisoft, and I found it to be the easiest one. I'll explain how it works. Basically, you just add it, Mesh Combiner by Critisoft, and you go to the package manager and you put it inside your project, and the folder you have will give you, I just threw it in here for now. You have scripts. I'm just going to throw Mesh Combiner. The scripts comes in after you import the package, and it's quite easy to be honest. I'm going to put the save mesh folder inside settings where I have it. Tutorial. You can place it anywhere, and I'm going to deactivate combined children's mesh renderers. This is just two straightforward settings. You'll just see what I mean once I combine the meshes. I'm going to hit combine, and voila, it's finished. I can save the combined mesh, and it's saved, and it's awesome. And you have, if you look here, 13. Now what did this setting do? Let me give you a look. For example, these are the modules. It deactivated the mesh renderer, and you're wondering why didn't I choose to destroy them? I just kept them to keep the colliders. I just wanted to keep the colliders, so this way you have the colliders. It's one single combined mesh, and you reduce the draw calls. Let me see if it's exactly the same. 13. It's exactly the same. And you're done. It's a free tool called Mesh Combiner. And as you see, and if I wanted to, let me unpack. If you're really about optimization, you can let me unpack it completely. All right, no problem. Prefab, unpack, and if you want to, you can just move the colliders to reduce the game objects, but it's really not that much needed. And I can create a new prefab, and you're done. This is how you combine the mesh. I think this is the easiest way to do it. And let me try with the mesh baker. So let me bring the same modular example. So this one is the modular one, and I'm going to use mesh baker. So I'll go into game object. First you install, I'm going to use the free version, mesh baker free. You can see it here. I imported it into my project. I actually hid it somewhere here. I forgot where I put it. Oh, here. It's hidden here. No worries, this is not important. Anyway, so I have mesh baker now inside my scene. And let me create from game object, create other mesh baker. So I'm going to create a mesh baker object, and I'm going to drag and drop this one here, the objects which will be baked, and that's pretty much it. I'm going to click here just in case you to try it multiple times. I'm going to press bake. And by the way, this is the free evaluation version, so I can only bake into scene object. I can't bake into prefab, so you can only use this one inside the scene. But in case you decided to use this one, or maybe you've purchased the complete version, you can bake into prefab directly. I'm going to bake. And I'm going to disable render as on source object, the same as we've done with the mesh combiner. And let me see, let me first hide this. You see, this one is only colliders. So I'm going to throw it into the new baked mesh. And this is the baked mesh. But this one, I can't make a prefab out of it because the mesh was not saved, because this is an evaluation version. And that's it. That's it. This is how you reduce draw calls. You can see 13 draw calls. And there are a ton of tools which you can try. You can just browse, see the tutorials, see whatever tool works best for you. And this one doesn't need, not just only with my asset, it can speed up whatever project you are working on. Thank you.